If a woman wants to get intimate, she'll always say this. There are things women say and do right before they want things to get closer. Not obvious things. Subtle verbal and behavioral shifts that most men either miss or misread. If you've ever left a situation wondering whether something could have happened, chances are the signals were there. I'm going to give you 15 of them. Specific, overlooked, and once you see them, you can't unsee them. Let's get into it. 1. She stops giving you a reason to leave. She was the one with the early morning. She mentioned the thing she had to do. And then, quietly, those reasons disappear. She stops bringing them up. Doesn't check her phone. Doesn't glance at the time. When a woman lets the exit ramp close without comment, she's not forgetting. She's choosing. That shift from, I can't stay long, to comfortable silence, that's deliberate. Notice when the countdown stops. 2. She asks what your night looks like after this. It sounds casual. It's not. Do you have stuff to do later? Or, are you heading straight home? Is her quietly mapping the landscape? She wants to know if there's room. If you answer with a hard stop, watch how she responds. Interest drops. If you leave it open, she'll start filling that space. This question is rarely about logistics. It's about possibility. 3. She narrows the world down to just the two of you. The group chat goes quiet. She stops engaging with other people in the room. Conversation that was general becomes private. Lower voice, closer lean, fewer people included. She's not being rude to others. She's editing the world down to the version that only contains you. When a woman starts shrinking the social circle mid-interaction, she's building an atmosphere. Let her. 4. She gives you a task. Can you open this? Can you reach that? Help me figure out what this means. She doesn't need the help. She needs a reason to involve you, to create a moment of cooperation, contact, or closeness that feels natural. This is one of the cleanest intimacy signals there is because it requires you to physically enter her space. When she hands you a small job, she's handing you an invitation. Take it seriously. 5. She suddenly gets interested in your comfort. Are you cold? Do you want to sit somewhere else? Is this okay? She wasn't asking 5 minutes ago. Now she is. When a woman starts attending to your physical state, temperature, position, how you're feeling, she's already mentally moved into a more intimate register. She's treating your comfort as her responsibility. That shift in ownership is meaningful. Say something like, I'm good right here, and hold her gaze a beat longer than usual. 6. She drops the performance. She stops being entertaining, stops being funny or impressive or socially on. The energy shifts from, look how great I am, to something quieter and more real. This is actually a high-trust signal. She's stopped auditioning. When a woman lets the performance go and just sits in the moment with you, she feels safe enough to want more. Don't fill the quiet. Stay in it with her. If you're here to genuinely get better at this, comment present below. Let's see who's focused, not just curious. 7. She creates a reason for you to stay a little longer. Have you seen this? Wait. Before you go, oh, one more thing. These aren't random. She's buying time because she doesn't want the moment to end and she doesn't yet have a direct way to say that. Each small extension is a test. Is he interested enough to stay? The right move is to stay, slow down, and let her lead where she's already trying to take this. This next one is where most men accidentally kill the moment. 8. She asks a question she already knows the answer to. She knows you've been to that city. She knows your job. She knows the answer. She was there for the conversation, but she asks again, or asks a version of it, because she wants you talking, wants your attention on her, wants the loop of interaction to keep going. It's not forgetfulness. It's an excuse for continued connection. Recognize it for what it is and answer warmly. She's not checking facts. She's staying close. 9. She volunteers something she didn't have to tell you. Unprompted. She tells you something personal, a small vulnerability, an admission, something that didn't need to come up. This is self-disclosure as intimacy currency. She's spending it on you because she wants reciprocity, closeness, and to feel like you know her a little better. The right response isn't to immediately match it with your own story. Pause. Say, I appreciate you telling me that. Then let the moment breathe. 10. She slows everything down. Her speech slows. Her movements settle. She stops rushing through sentences and starts letting pauses exist between them. This isn't awkwardness. It's presence. She's dropping out of social mode and into something more deliberate. When a woman slows down around you specifically, she's not losing interest. She's getting comfortable. Match her pace. Slow your speech to meet hers. The conversation will change register on its own. If you've already had even one, okay, that explains a lot moment, support the video with a quick like. And if you don't want to lose this in the algorithm, subscribe and hit the bell so you don't miss the next part of the puzzle. 11. She stops multitasking. Phone face down. She's not glancing around the room. She's not half listening while scrolling. Her attention is fully, specifically on you, and she's stopped pretending otherwise. Full attention from a woman in a social setting is rare. It means you've become the most interesting thing in her environment, and she's not managing appearances about it anymore. Don't take that attention for granted. Honor it by giving yours back, just as completely. 12. She quietly adjusts the environment. She turns the volume down, suggests moving somewhere quieter, closes a door, dims a light, moves something between you out of the way. She's not tidying. She's curating. These small environmental edits are about atmosphere, and she's building one that matches what she wants to happen. Most men notice these things and think nothing of them. Pay attention to who's making the adjustments and why. She's not decorating. She's signaling. 13. She references next time before this time is even over. We should do this again. Next time you should try. I'll show you that place. She's already building a future in the middle of the present. This is significant because she's assuming continued access, which means she wants it. The casual way she says it is designed to feel low stakes. It isn't. Respond in kind. I'd like that. Let's actually make it happen. Then follow through. 14. She makes herself more available to your gaze. She angles toward you, holds eye contact a beat past comfortable, doesn't look away first. Adjusts her position so you can see her more easily. Face, hands, expression. She's not performing, she's allowing. There's a difference between someone who wants to be seen and someone who's simply visible. When she's doing this, she's inviting your attention at a level beyond conversation. Receive it. Don't look away too fast. 15. She locks in future contact before the moment ends. Not a vague, we should hang out. Something specific. Text me tomorrow. Send me that thing you mentioned. Make sure I have your number. She's closing the loop before she loses you to the evening. This is her making sure there's a thread, something that pulls the interaction forward. It's also the clearest signal in this entire list, because it requires her to be direct. Honor it with equal directness. Don't leave it open-ended. For more advice, subscribe.